Hey everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie, Bring Her Back. Don't know a lot about this movie at all. For some reason, I've seen it. I think I announced it on one of my Tuesday things. If you see that, what's coming out on Tuesday. 7.2 on IMDb. 37,425 people rated it so far. That's solid. That's a solid 7.2, right? A brother and a sister uncover a terrifying ritual at the secluded home of their new foster mother. That's it. That's all. I really don't know. Of course, it's body horror, supernatural horror. It's got to be horror and mystery. So, who's in it? I don't even know. I mean, Billy Barratt. I don't think I know him. Maybe I'll recognize him. Sally Hawkins. No, Hawkins is from Stranger Things. That's the town, right? And that's all I recognize. That's a couple of people there, but I mean, 7.2. Could be great, could be awful, an hour and 44 minutes long. I'm here to tell you if it's any good. I really want to watch 28 Years Later, but I feel I want to watch 28 Days Later first. So I'm trying to get to that, and that's tough. So anyway, enough about that. Let's focus on this. Bring Her Back. Let's check it out. And, I got to get my remote. And we'll see. Stick around. I'll be back. Hey everybody, we're at the credits of Bring Her Back, and whoa. Oh, sorry, my mic died during my first recording, so I'm redoing this one. But I have to say, I don't know what I was expecting, but this was mind blown, right? So what I always fail to do, and I want to correct that real quick, is talk about the directors and the writers, right? So our director and our directors were Danny Philippou and Michael Philippou, if I'm saying that right, whatever. And then one of the writers, Danny was one of the writers, and Bill Hinzman, they were talk to me. And they did a phenomenal job, I think, with this movie. Now, I will say, as much as I can early before I start talking a little bit more openly, but this movie is gruesome. There are scenes, we talk about body horror in the beginning and horror, okay, right? Like this, there's scenes, or at least a scene, if not multiple scenes, where I couldn't look. And I was twitching in my seat, kind of like, getting the heebie-jeebies, if you will. Who says that? I don't know. But anyway, it's still in my head, and I can't get it out. That's how bad that scene, at least that scene, was for me. And I know there's a lot of movies out there that have that type of stuff, but this one just caught me. It just caught me. As far as now we know the directors and writers. I didn't know any of the actors. One girl, she was blind. I think this is the first movie she was in. She did a great job. And I will say, from a movie standpoint, right? The topic, what happens in this movie, is not a celebrated thing, right? We don't joy about that. But what they were able to do with my emotions throughout this movie, with people I had no idea, made me squeamish. Made me like that anxiety, like, oh, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, that kind of stuff, right? The hope, the maniacal stuff that you're watching. It's just like, phenomenal job. I thought they did. I could see why people are rating it real high. It's because of their efforts in this movie, everybody who's put into it. But again, the topic isn't that great. So a quick rundown of the most I can give you. Sister and brother, stepsister, father dies. They get sent into foster care, at least for 3 months, until the brother gets old enough to take, to apply for guardianship, right? And they go to this one woman's house, and you can tell right from the beginning there's something not necessarily right with this woman, a little, off. And she has another little boy living there named Oliver, who is off. He is mute, and as I mentioned, a young girl, she is deaf. And so you're learning more and more as you go throughout the film of what's really going on. She had a daughter prior to this who had died, and she was also blind. Or no, she wasn't blind. She just said that she had died. So there's like what's going on, right? That's your setup, and that's all I'm going to give you, because the rest you have to learn on yourself if you decide to go to see this, with the warning that I had already mentioned. And so now with all that, I think again, high ratings for me based on what they did to me and my emotions in watching this film. Now, spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. Let's talk a little bit more in depth. There are pieces of this movie you don't get clarity on. There's a lot of openness to this. And I think that's okay. I think that's what they wanted to do. The movie starts off with like a snuff film. And that's like the catalyst for a lot of this that's going on. My belief is that she's watching this. This is some kind of ritual, Russian ritual, that will help bring back her daughter. And she found a VHS tape and she's trying to do all that, right? I think that's all the connection right there. What is Ollie? And how does he become what he is? The white line. Obviously, he goes outside that white line. He transforms away from what he was before. I'm assuming she used him to create the other guy that was there, the big with the belly kind of thing. We don't get clarity on that. I don't know. I want it, but I'm okay without it. I would like to learn more about it. I wish they could, like, not a part 2, but maybe a director's cut or something like that we could see. I don't know if I want a part 2. I think I'm good. I don't need a whole 2 hours of this again. I'll take another 30-minute explanation, if you will. That would be fantastic. But it's okay without it. But I did want to talk openly about that and share that with everybody. Gave you the warning ahead of time. Maybe you've already seen it. You're seeing what I see. Great. So, but if you haven't seen it, make sure. I will check out there. I'll be on the lookout for these writers and directors in the future, going in with a little bit more knowledge than I did this time. But there you go. I will watch their next films. Absolutely. There you go. Hopefully that was helpful. I'll keep it short. Thanks for tuning in. Kimmel's Irish Pub.
Thank you.